it's different if a small little girl can identify me, because the first time I got to see her, she said my name. She tapped, she's like, "Mommy, that's Lynda." I'm like, this small thing, just she's so tiny. She just said my name, and it's so cute.
Yeah.
And when I get to see it happen across different ages, it's even a little freakier but more humbling to me, because
Yeah.
I've seen really grown people come out. I've seen people come to me and tell me how their mothers love me, or my dad really loves it, and then I'm like, wait.
If you could go back in time and relive one particular day, you have just one day you could relive, what day would that be?
I don't want to say it. What if my mom sees this thing? No. Okay, first wait.
Have you ever shot your shot, like at somebody?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
How did you do that? How did you do it?
I stuck on him like super glue. It's like, I didn't think I ended up in a relationship. The funniest thing is there's a thought that came to my mind a little while ago from my ex-boyfriend. This is just me being truthful.
We shall
'cause
circle
it
back
came,
to
yeah,
that.
it came from that, because like there's so many times we'd talk and he would always talk about the fact that I like to give, and then his idea of stuff that he also wanted to do at some point was to like have an orphanage, and it resonated with me.
Okay, my next guest needs no introduction, but I'll introduce her anyways. Lynda Ddane. She is an MC, she's a radio presenter, TV presenter, influencer. Basically, she is in her bag, and she's here with us today. Thank you so much for making time for us, because I know you could have been on a gig right now.
Like, we're on time, yo. On time. But it's amazing to be here. I've always wanted to be here. I've always wanted to be around you.
Yay!
Don't tell anyone. I was fangirling on the low, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We made it, mama. We made it.
Oh my God, let me also get my flowers, guys. Yes, Lynda is excited to be on the podcast.
Can you imagine? I'm going to add it on like the things I've been able to achieve this year.
Lynda,
Yes.
what's the best part about being Lynda Ddane?
Right now, I would say the best part would be able to express myself when people can actually listen to what I have to say, which wasn't the case before. Mm-hmm. But now I'm like, whatever I say goes, even if I lie, like, dude. Like, it's a whole different thing that comes with.
Now you're giving me trust issues.
No, it's like,
can we trust you in this interview?
People actually trust you to give them an opinion.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be the case ordinarily. Like, let me say, if I come out and I say, oh my God, this song is dope, they'll actually like take it like this song is dope. It's probably just my own preference, but that is what they would go with.
Let's talk about you've been in the media industry for how long now?
5, 6 years.
5, 6 years.
And then some.
Is it what you always wanted to do?
Initially, I never thought it would be because I'm actually a very shy person.
Are you?
I'm actually very shy. Ask that guy. So he knows. Like, even just like, I'd keep having people around me to like give me that whole confidence boost and whatever. But then, which I didn't know before, for some reason, when I'm in front of that little machine, it's like I forget that side of me. It's like a whole different side that I didn't know and just needed to be unlocked. When I'm in front of the camera, I don't know about being shy.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I get off it, it's back to. But like, I love that feeling. I love the feeling of being able to open up and let myself loose. And I only get that confidence when I'm in front of a microphone, in front of a camera.
Yeah. So did you have to create like an alter ego, like a persona for on air versus who you are when you're not on air?
Well, I think it came on its own, like naturally.
Yeah.
Subconsciously. Like, I never noticed that I had two sides of me that were out there. When I started doing TV, I was actually afraid. I wasn't so sure. Everyone was like, dude, you talk so confidently when you're around us. Why aren't you able to do that around other people? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, in my head, I'm like, is this me you're talking about? Like, there's no way. And then there was this whole different confidence because before I got onto TV, like, for real, I used to play around online. But like online, it was easy for me. Like, I'd post all these silly little videos. And when I'm doing those videos, I don't see it as something that is like, I find it just fun. Like, that is where I would totally understand when someone says I have different sides of myself. Because when I'm on TikTok, I can be as dumb as I possibly can be, and I'm not even afraid of it. But then when I walk around and someone says, hey, I saw you on TikTok, I'm like, wait, what? like, don't, it feels good. There's a whole different feeling I get, and I totally understand Beyonce when she came up with the whole Sasha Fierce thing.
Yeah.
Because now I get it.
Now
like,
you
at first
get
I
it.
wouldn't get it, but like now I get it. Like it just comes out. You never really know. It's like
Yeah.
different people have different ways they let themselves loose. Mine just came out on media.
On TV. You're DJing now?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that for?
I find it very weird to even say it out loud. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a DJ. Like, guys, it's still trying to hit me. The whole feeling is also real.
Yeah.
It's been a year, and
How is that going? How is that going?
like I feel like that's the only way I can describe it. It's so okay. The funniest thing is many of my friends, I think some of them are mutual friends of yours,
Yeah.
happen to be in the music industry somehow, somewhere. Many of them being DJs. So like they keep looking at me right now. They're like, "You did us proud. We knew one day you'd do it."
Yeah.
Because half the time I'd spend my time around them. Then the lockdown happened, and now we are all in this confined space. And the people I have around me literally are in the music industry, whether they like it or not. And I get to spend even more time around them, more time in their space. And I had more time to learn what they were doing, even if I didn't know that I actually wanted to do it for real. And then me getting to start it off was my friends throwing me out there by force. They're like,
Yeah.
"We know you can play." I'm like, "What are
Yes.
you talking about, blood?"
Yeah.
And I gave it a shot and people liked it.
And
I'm
you're
like,
killing
"Ah."
it. Let me tell you what. One time I was at Shisanyama village
Yes.
in Bugolobi and you were playing. And I was like, who is playing? And they told me Lynda. I'm like, but this chick has just said DJing like yesterday. She can't be the one killing it right now.
That feeling feels so nice to me.
Yeah.
For someone to be able to listen to me. I think it's one of the things I was craving for
Yeah.
always. Like ever since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because I never ever wanted to be judged according to what I look like or where I come from or blah, 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 or what you've been able to achieve. I wanted people to actually try and listen to, or see what I'm putting out there.
Yeah.
Without like attaching it to anything else.
Yeah.
Like something that you can appreciate me for. And when I get to hear people saying, "Oh my God, I had someone playing, I didn't even know it was you," but I was like,
I
okay, who
didn't
is
know
this
it
person?
was you, and they said it's Lynda. I'm like, Lynda? And it was an old school set, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
It's
Were you even born in this old school?
no, it's just I loved music ever since.
Yeah.
It's like your weird fascination with hip hop.
Yeah.
Like no one can see it.
That's
but
true.
like you know the things that you love. Definitely if you're sitting in a spot and someone plays that one particular, let me say, all things back kind
Yeah.
of track, they'll see you get up and dance.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "First, hold on, excuse me, madam, how do you even know this song?" But there are things that we've always loved somehow,
Yeah.
somewhere. And you can't really explain it. It's like, it's very inexplicable actually, but
Yeah.
it's there.
Yeah.
And me, music has always been a thing. The only annoying thing, if I should say, about me is I could never pick a side when
Yeah.
it came to music,
Yeah.
which actually came out to work in my benefit as a DJ.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm able to listen to everything without like judgment or anything.
And putting yourself in a box.
I
Like,
can actually throw myself in any space. You tell me, Boost, jump like a frog, I'll jump like a frog. Like you tell me, do hip hop, I'll do hip hop. Tell
Yeah.
me do R&B, I'll do R&B, because I've been able to listen to all of them freely. And working in radio and TV actually opened like my ears out to even more. So I had an added advantage a little bit, but I love it. I love it when people appreciate, especially that, because I was so afraid to put that side of me out there. So when someone appreciates something that you put so much effort into, it feels good.
yeah, no, you're killing it. You're killing it.
feels good.
What's the worst advice you've ever gotten?
Hey, I'm sorry, my mother. I love you very much, but the worst advice I ever got was from my mom.
What did
when
she
they
say?
told us to, like, you know what, settle down.
I like that you're laughing.
Like, yo, bro, I tried it. It almost killed me. It was
What happened? Like, what happened?
I mean,
oh, that's a story for another day.
Dude, I don't even know. Let me just try and like narrow it down.
Summarize,
You know
yeah.
how they make us listen to all these fairy tale stories of how the guy that you meet probably like in high school is the one you're going to marry and blah blah blah, and then somehow somewhere there's also that African traditional side that they add to it of you have to make it work.
Yeah.
So your head is in like the first person I see, I have to make it work.
Yes. And if it doesn't work, it's kind of your fault.
As it is your fault. I mean,
So you were there forcing
don't you
life.
see your other wow. Forcing life was a person. It was
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
But I snapped out of it. I realized the shit
By the way,
all
we give
over
thanks.
the place, but
We give
I mean,
thanks.
we give,
You are delivered.
the
From
Lord
that
came to me,
situation.
came to my rescue.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it's a bad thing. So many people have different timings. I think that's the one thing that they forgot to tell.
Yeah.
Our timings are different.
It's different.
And the person is not exactly the textbook kind that people always put in our heads. You never know who your person is going to be. And I don't think they tell people that all the time, because people come out expecting, my man has to be like this, he has to already have this, he has to be like that. And that's not how life is. I mean, we woke up yesterday and they were slapping us with Ifris. So it's like life has things that happen. I just think they should prepare people more for the things that they do not exactly admire, because those things actually are real and they actually happen.
And that's life. And that's life. What's always in your bag?
My bag.
Yeah.
My phone. I am a very weird addict to technology. So if there are things that never miss, I even have a spot where my watch usually sits. Yeah. Because I always have a watch on. I always have a watch on. If I don't have it, I feel naked. But like my phone.
Yeah.
And my keys, I guess.
Okay.
My bag can literally be empty.
Yeah. Describe your perfect day.
My perfect day. This is going to sound weird, but I'm a workaholic. So if I feel like I haven't achieved something, I'm going to be very salty and grumpy. Or even when I'm having a bad day, I just usually feel like I want to hear some good news, or I've achieved something, or I've booked something, or that makes me feel worth it. I'm a workaholic.
Okay.
Yeah.
What gives you the ick?
Have you ever moved on the Kampala roads? Then you'll definitely feel that whole boda guy stressing you out. Or I find them bullies, and it it irritates me. Any bullying scenario, whether it comes from like a security personnel or like literally for some reason, that's the one thing apparently I just can't hold myself back on talking. I'm not really a confrontational person, but if that is happening,
you speak up?
I speak up.
I love that.
That's the only time I know myself to be able to speak up.
Yeah. If you could have dinner with somebody, dead or alive, who would it be?
Who? If I could have dinner with somebody dead, it would be my grandpa. I love that man. We would eat he's the one who taught me the whole tea thing. So I know for sure I wouldn't suffer making an order. Yeah. He understands how I eat. I understand how he eats. And basically he was my rock, my everything. So I would definitely have dinner with him again if I had the chance to.
Yeah.
I would really hope to.
That's warm. That's sweet. If you could go back in time and relive one particular day, you have just one day you could relive, what day would that be?
Is this thing PG?
I think go in.
You know what
go in. If it's too bad, we shall edit it out. Just go in.
I don't want to say it. What if my mom sees this thing? No. Okay, first wait. I'm going to say it, but just don't laugh.
Okay, you can speak in code if you can't.
I mean,
Oh, okay. Was that good?
It was that confusing. I had to go back and do it again.
No, by the way, you're preaching to the choir.
I'm like, bro, I was like, I can't go back and do it again.
You want it back, eh? Like that you can relate.
I do it again.
I can relate.
She gets it.
Yeah.
She gets it.
If you could only eat one thing for a year, what's that? What are you eating? Chicken.
Dude, right now even hens see me and they run away. I think they know I'm coming for them. I love chicken. I'm sorry, it's the truth. I actually love them. I don't think they like me very much.
Because you're like a walking thread.
They're like, boss, she's coming.
Why are you like this?
I
You are
don't know.
actually the perfect person for this show. Okay, so you're a DJ.
Yes.
You worked on radio.
Yes.
First of all, what's your favorite genre of music? You don't have a favorite. You said you kind of like.
I don't think I have a favorite, but I know the kind of music that I listen to when I'm like minding my own business. And as weird as it is, actually it's a kind of music I would think you would listen to, which is awkward. It's like the other way around.
Yeah.
You know, this kind of like Tatiana Manoir.
Yeah.
Like I'm all there like
R&B
karaoke,
soul or
doing
something.
my like whole thing, and I don't know, like the songs where the lyrics are the ones that make it.
Yeah.
So in my head I'm like, oh no, you're irreplaceable. And that's the kind of music I listen to when I'm
So I was
around.
going to ask you if you could listen to one artist. Just one
artist
for the next 5 years.
I'll pick Beyonce. I know somehow, somewhere, I'd pick Beyonce for the next 5 years.
Because, like, even if you want country, now Beyonce
like,
has
dude,
something for you.
So, like, Beyonce would even throw in a collaboration for me, so she's cheating.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd do Beyonce.
What invention, in your opinion, doesn't get enough credit?
Fun.
A fan?
Yeah.
Like this one?
Yeah. It doesn't get enough credit.
Really?
Have you ever been in a place that's steaming? Bro, fun doesn't get enough. It doesn't get enough credit. Even if you had to do the modernized version, aka the AC, the fan is still the original. It's the OG. It's the one that should have gotten all the credit. Dude, a fan could double as a toy when we were kids. Because we'd go in and do that. I don't know if you did it.
Yeah, no, we did it. We did it.
And then it would also be a way to learn your lesson, because there's so many times I stuck my finger in there. And then, it was a teacher. It kept me company. I used to talk to my fan when I was a kid. I sound very sad.
Your fan raised you.
Do it. If there's nothing else to talk to and there's a thing there that has something that looks like a head. And then I kind of practiced some stuff with it. So
I think let's stop there. I don't know if we want to know. If you could be, if you could be anyone else. If you could be anyone else for a day, who would it be?
In Uganda?
Anywhere in the world.
In the world. Who would I be? This is a tricky one, because I feel like there's so many reasons as to why I'd want to be different people. Sometimes just want to see what's going on in their heads.
Yeah.
But I think I want to see. But I probably, all whatever hullabaloo aside, I probably would pick Oprah Winfrey.
That's a good pick.
I'm always I grew up watching her show all the way through and seeing the things she was able to do, which I hope at some point I'm able to do, to open up my own school. I hope you guys would come.
Yeah.
Because, man, you guys can make us big. But anyway, she opened up a school in not even just one place. She did so many nice things for so many people. I want to be able to just be there and be like, guys, so you get a car.
Yeah.
And you get a car. And
everybody gets a car.
Everybody gets a car. I mean, who doesn't want to be in that position to be able to put a smile on someone's face? A smile they won't forget, actually.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I definitely think would pick Oprah Winfrey.
I like that. That's a very thoughtful answer. And while we're still on the subject, if you had Oprah Winfrey money,
yeah, boy,
how would you spend your days?
Oh, okay. I like giving. Even as so let me put this in Oprah Winfrey and normal people say this. Even as broke as I am, I still give out. So if I have a chance to, if I'm able to, I will do the most I can for the people that I care about. And I would really love it if I was able to do it even or spread it out even further. Because right now, let me say, I've been able to do a couple of things. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest person or something, but I've tried. And if I had the money, there's a lot more I'd do, not just for my friends. Oh, but of course I'd buy my mama a house.
Oh, yeah.
And then for daddy, I'd give you a car. For sure. Okay, but also, I'd do obviously stuff for my family.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to do stuff for more than just my family. If I was able to impact someone else's life anyhow, I would definitely try. The funniest thing is there's a thought that came to my mind a little while ago from my ex-boyfriend. This is just me being truthful. It came from that, because there's so many times we'd talk and he would always talk about the fact that I like to give, and then his idea of stuff that he also wanted to do at some point was to have an orphanage, and it resonated with me. So if there was a chance for me to have an orphanage and a hospital, those are my top on my list. Even now I'm working towards being able to have my own hospital, because I've been in hospitals quite enough, by the way. So I've seen what goes on around, and I've always wanted to be able to have that little clinic that's close to people's homes.
Yeah.
There's always that one clinic that saves someone's life. I remember the time my mom got bitten by a snake. What she was doing in the flowers, what I don't know, but still.
Yeah.
I'll never forgive her for that, by the way. I even yelled at her. I'm like, what were you doing in the flowers?
What were you doing? Yeah, but she got bitten by a snake.
And the funniest thing is the bigger hospitals were not exactly of help.
Yeah.
And the small little clinic around is the one that had that black
helped.
stone that could actually help. So I always got that whole newfound appreciation for that clinic near home. It has saved me, it has saved my sisters, it has saved like all of us, it has saved someone at some point. So I want to be able to have those somehow,
Okay,
somewhere.
that's deep. That's
Yeah.
deep. Let's pray that it all
I
works
pray.
out and you make that a reality.
Yeah.
When I posted a video about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, Joku was on the show,
Oh,
and I posted
yeah.
a video, and in the comments, we're talking about being starstruck, right?
Yeah.
And in the comments, everyone was like, "When I met Lynda Ddane, when I met Lynda Ddane," I was like, "Oh my goodness, Lynda!" So I had to ask, I have to ask this question: what's your craziest fun encounter?
I've had so many times it even gets me off guard. I don't know what to believe. Just of recent, we had the video show, and people were like actually already on stage, and there were so many people that had gone on stage, so many people that were yet to come, and then I'm just like somewhere there in the middle, and I'm like, Anna, this is just like us. We're like people that they put on as they're trying to keep people, and then I walk on stage and people start screaming and passing me their phones to like take pictures on their phones. I'm like, but wait, like. I am Lynda. I'm not like
I'm not the guy. I'm not the main
like,
act.
You guys know it's me, right? Like it's confusing. And then
Yeah.
I did the crayon show. I'm walking in and these guys, I even still have scars on me. Like they were grabbing me like the pictures and they scratched me all over the place. I go to Kigali, they're screaming my name, which I didn't think they would do.
That's
I mean, I've had
crazy.
so many that just, to me, they don't make sense because I'm
Yeah.
like, what's happening here?
Yeah.
I remember the first show I did of NTV from Arua. It was a whole stadium full of people, and getting to the stage alone was a whole different trick because you're passing through people, but they can't let you get to where you're going. And I reached the stage. I remember my producer, who kind of left the country, she's called Anne, was standing backstage, so they tell me to go on the stage. I'm like, my other workmates were already on the stage. So when I go on the stage, everyone starts screaming. And I remember very well turning back and looking at her. I'm like, me? Okay. Then she's like, go, keep going. I'm like, wait, what? Like, what's happening here? Like, each and every single time, it gets me off guard. I've had people that I met even when I'm minding my own business and you give them a hug and they cry.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do. I'm like, wait, don't cry.
Yeah.
And then there's this little girl I think I've met twice. I don't know whether it's by accident or something, but I
she's
always meet her.
She may be following you
at
around.
Forest Mall, and she's always with her mom.
Okay.
And I always take a picture with her, each time I've met her.
Yeah.
And I can't actually forget her because I've met her in like the most funniest outfit, if I should say so. But like, it's different if a small little girl can identify me, because the first time I got to see her, she said my name. She tapped, she's like, "Mommy, that's Lynda." I'm like, small thing, just she's so tiny. She's like, she just said my name, and it's so cute.
Yeah.
And when I get to see it happen across different ages, it's even a little freakier but more humbling to me, because
Yeah.
I've seen really grown people come out. I've seen people come to me and tell me how their mothers love me, or my dad really loves you, and then I'm like, wait, what am I supposed to do in this? I don't know. It's just, I love the feeling, but I really don't know what to do or say at some point.
You're
in time. It's
definitely
just-
a fun fave because,
it's-
like I said, it was in the comments. Everyone was like, "The day I met Lynda Ddane," I was like, "Okay, I have to see Lynda Ddane on the show." You know, like I think the fans will be very excited about that.
Guys, I met Sabrina.
You-
Yeah. They
you
have a whole
did.
cartoon about you.
They do. We shall circle back to that.
To
So,
I know
just
what
as
Sabrina.
people have been starstruck when they met you,
Yeah.
have you ever been starstruck meeting anybody?
Yeah, I have been starstruck. I was starstruck the time I met Berna. So starstruck, I didn't take a picture. I was just staring. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
we're in the same spot. And then, yeah, I was actually, I know for sure I was starstruck when I got to meet Berna.
Yeah.
And like, this was even a while ago. So now imagine if I met him again now, I'd probably be like, excuse me, do you remember? Do you remember me?
But this time, I hope you take a picture.
I will. This
Yeah.
time I'm just going to have someone like Bill on standby. I'll be like, hold my phone as soon as you see me next to him. So I don't care if he's not looking at me, just take that picture. But
Yeah.
anyway, I hope the chance comes again.
Yeah.
But then I've been blessed enough to work with so many of the names I never thought I would work with. Some of them picking me by name, which again shocks the hell out of me, because I'm like, how do you know my name? I know yours. I don't understand how you know my name. So it's I've been blessed enough to sit in the same spaces as people I never thought I would. And I hope it just keeps going like further.
I believe it
Lord.
will. I
Yeah.
believe it will.
I
Kando
pray it
emoji,
shall.
kando emoji.
Kando emoji.
So, Lynda,
Yeah.
this is about it
Yeah.
for the podcast. But before I let
Yeah.
you go, we have to play a game.
Oh, damn. Are we allowed to cheat?
No,
Oh,
you can
snap.
cheat, but it's simple things. Don't
Okay,
worry.
cool.
Don't overthink it. So we're
Okay.
going to be playing a game of Never Have I Ever.
I'm ready.
You're ready? Perfect.
No.
Okay. Never have I ever slid into someone's DMs. With the intention of starting relations.
Nope. I have
No.
never.
You've never.
You check the record.
Okay. Have you ever shot your shot like at somebody?
I have.
You have.
Yeah.
How did you do that? How did you do it?
I stuck on him like super glue. It's like, I didn't think I ended up in a relationship.
So it worked out.
Alright,
Okay.
guys.
Never have I ever called in to work sick because I was hungover.
Never. I don't drink alcohol.
Okay. You don't drink alcohol?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, good. Never have I ever been stoned on air. Do you smoke?
I don't smoke. Oh, that's why people call me a grandma. It's weird. Yeah, because
But
I don't.
no,
I
that's
don't.
good.
Yeah, it is. But then, like, I'm around my friends.
Yeah.
I'm the grandma because I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do anything, and I don't take sugar in my anything. So they call me a grandma.
Okay. But that's very interesting. But that's a very healthy lifestyle, I have to say. Never have I. So you don't have a sweet tooth.
Oh, that one I do.
You do.
Very much so.
Okay. Never have I ever had an industry beef. Beef with someone in the industry.
Imposed? If it has been imposed on me, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
had. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never have I ever stolen from my parents.
Ooh, I have.
Yeah. What did you steal? Or is it an ongoing? Even today,
Again,
even present
I
day?
apologize to my mother before if you ever watch this video, which she shall. I know
Yeah.
she sees everything.
Yeah.
But I have stolen from her bag before. The first time I wanted to try makeup, I kind of stole from her bag. And then I wanted to do my hair and I asked her for money and she said she didn't have. So when I saw the money, I took it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
You took it up.
you go
Did
lie.
she notice? Did she notice that you had stolen it?
Yeah, but then I told her, which money? You said you didn't have any. It's still like, bro, you learn not to lie to your children again. But anyway,
Never have I ever
yeah.
Googled myself.
Google, I have.
Yeah.
Just the recent, right? I had to check and see what the internet knows about me.
What
It's so
was
confusing.
it saying?
There's so many things. I'm like, hold on. I didn't. Wait, again, I ask, how old are the people that watch this show?
Okay, you say
Ah,
you
cool.
say it.
I didn't know I was a lesbian. like at some point, I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, all this is
You
about-
found out from internet.
Yeah, so
your
at some point
sexual
I just told them,
orientation.
like, you guys come through and tell me so that I can know what to say the next time they ask me. Because what I know is different from what I know
Yeah.
was totally different from what the internet knows. So I'm like, wait, hold on. Like, all this, there was so much going on. I got confused. My eyes started looking at each other. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I started squinting.
Yeah, I
But
get that.
it was somehow funny. Some bits were a bit heartbreaking. I can't believe you guys can say those things about me. And then, like, something was just annoying.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys, that makes sense.
But that's how you know you're successful. Like when people start making up things about you because they
Yeah.
want the tea, you know.
But it's
they
so
want the
confusing
tea.
because even their own stories kind of like,
Contradict
yeah,
themselves.
it's like, okay.
Yeah. Okay, and that's it for Never Have I Ever. But before I let you go, we're gonna play one last game of this or that, so we can get to know you a little bit better.
Let's go.
Okay, so book or movie,
Book.
appetizer or dessert,
Dessert.
cash or gifts.
Gifts.
Okay.
I love being gifted. I don't know why, meanwhile. Just I
Yeah.
love the gifts because it
What's
feels
the
like
best
you are
gift you've
thinking
ever
about
gotten?
me. Wait, what's the best gift I ever got? It was a portrait of myself.
Oh, that's
It was
thoughtful.
actually a portrait of myself. It was so pretty, and then it's like right there hanging in the void. It's really big though, but it was very pretty.
Comedy or horror,
Comedy every day.
lights on or lights off.
Lights off. I don't know what we're talking about here, but I'm just explaining myself.
DC or Marvel,
Marvel.
all black or all white,
All black.
rich or famous.
Rich.
Because fame,
Dude, the money will buy me the fame.
money will
I
buy
don't stress.
that part. Thank you so much for stopping by, Linda.
Thank you so much for having
This has
me.
been such a fun conversation.
Yes, thank
yeah.
you.
And of course, we've been at the Party of Bella every Monday to Friday. You can stop by from 3:30 to 6 p.m. They have happy hour, and that happy hour will make you happy. I don't guarantee it, but it will do its best. We've been chilling with Lynda Ddane. Once again, thank you for coming through. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and just let us know what your vibe is, what your energy is, and how you're feeling. Until next time, bye.